Hello all the crazy people out there, my name is Dragonite, welcome back to Pokemon White. Last time, we defeated Clay, won our 5th gym badge, and also did some other things on Route 6 which I don't really want to talk about because they were long and painful and annoying. And this time, we're gonna fight Charon because... why wouldn't we? Oh no, we're fighting Bianca, I thought we fought Charon. Alright, I'll fight Bianca. At least she's nice about it. Yeah, it's Driftveil City's gym badge. Very cool. Yeah, don't get distracted, but we're gonna fight. And that's going to be me versus Bianca. Let's see. These are generally not quite as hard fights as the rival battles with Charon, but we will see how things go. You're going to send in Herdier. That's nice. I like Herdier. I've got one of those too. No, I don't, because it just evolved into a stout one. Alright. But yeah, the Intimidate is going to come in, lower my attack. I don't really like that, so let's get out of here. Now that the newcomers to the team have somewhat caught up to the rest of my team in terms of levels, I'm gonna be less, like, weirdly, fiendishly obsessive about keeping them in battle and gaining as much experience as possible because, well, there's less of a need for it right now. Allison did gain a lot of experience in that last gym. Anyway, you keep using Work Up. I don't think that's gonna really help you out here because that doesn't raise defenses. And, Herdier is not really gonna like that Wake Up slot very much, so... Bug Buzz, alright. I'm not really much of a special attacker, but you know what? Fury Attack is stupid, and I don't like it, and we're gonna get rid of it. I'll keep it around at least for a little while until I learn something better. And, that will serve to, at least do a little bit of, a better Bug-type damage. It's, right off the bat, yeah, Fury Cutter can build up power if you use it multiple turns in a row, but what if you don't want to use it multiple turns in a row, such as against a level 26 Misharna? Alright, I don't think this is going to KO you, because Misharna's got some pretty good special defense. And if you use Psybeam again, I'm dead, but I want to see how much damage it does. Alright, that did about half. And, got a special defense drop. Good game, Argo. That wasn't the best play I could have done there, I don't think. Anyway, Gummy, get out here. So we're gonna toss Gummy out into the front lines of battle. You're gonna use you're gonna have your Intimidate kick in rather, which isn't gonna be very useful here because Misharna is not a very physical attacker at all. But a nice Crunch should take you down all the way. Probably should have done that in the first place, but whatever. And Pignite. Alright, that's your starter. I guess I can use Dig here. Ordinarily, I would worry about Pignite having, you know, fire-type attacks that you can use against the normal type and do super effective stab damage, but I think I've got several advantages here, including but not limited to being fully evolved, and Dig was enough to take you down anyway, and Pansage. You still have not evolved that thing, huh? You could have gotten several Leaf Stones by this point in the game, Bianca. Do you want me to give you one of my Leaf Stones? God. There was someone who was in Castelia City giving them out. I did pick one up on Route 6. I think there might have been another one between here and there. And that's it for Bianca. Good game, Bianca. I haven't had a Pokemon battle with you in a while. You've totally become strong, huh? I'm not that strong, so I don't know how to say it, but I think you're way tuned in how your Pokemon feel. You know what? I want to share this HM with you, and that is going to be the HM for Fly. Which I can't use right now, because nobody on my team can learn it, and I don't feel like going and finding a bird. But if you want to fast travel, that's your fast travel. I will eventually have an HM user for Fly, and it may or may not be who you expect. But, it'll get the job done. So we're gonna rest our Pokemon, and then I'm gonna go running off down Route 6. Do I have a Repel on? I think I have a Repel on. I put one on before starting the video. Because I often do that, forgetting that I will be getting into a rival fight with Bianca and running straight back to the Pokemon Center. But I should still have, maybe half of it left. And that should give me get me a decent distance of Route 6, I think. So... I could jump on my bicycle, but I don't really feel the need to jump on my bicycle because I feel like the running speed in this game is satisfactory to the point where I don't really feel like sacrificing, you know, the ability to do precise movements and that kind of thing. Alright. Yeah, that Dowsing Machine's gonna go off, like it's been going off every time I run past here because of that item on the corner. I think there's actually 2 items on the corner up there, but, let's see, we can come up here to the big old cobweb. Clay is gonna follow behind us. Looks like the nest of an Electro-type Pokemon called Galvantula. Don't know why there's a nest here, but if there are folks having problems, the gym leader is the one to fix it. Krokorok, take it out. And this here TM's yours. It's my favorite TM, so you can teach it to all your Pokemon. And that is TM78 Bulldoze. You did use that several times in that fight, I think. Alright. Yeah, it does damage. Decent 60 power physical ground type move with 100% accuracy, and it will lower the speed of whatever it hits. So definitely not terrible, especially since a lot of ground type users don't have very good speed and could use a little bit of compensating for that. I feel like I should have at least one Pokemon on my team who can learn that. What was it, 76? These are alphabetized, right? Bulldoze. Went past it. Alright, so we're gonna learn Bulldoze. Line can learn it and nobody else can learn it. Is there anything I really want to get rid of on Line? Iron Defense, Rock Slide, Rock Smash. I don't see myself using Rock Smash very much for the rest of the game. We can learn Bulldoze. And, alright. It's not the ultimate ground-type move that everybody wants to teach the ground-type Pokemon, but it'll do. Alright, what is this? You! Oh, it's interesting. My Lord N, who brought you the one you wanted. Ah, yes. That was the Shadow Triad just now. Getsus enlisted them in Team Plasma. Apparently, they were the ones who prepared the Galvantula nest at the cave entrance. Chargestone Cave. I like this place. Formulae. I feel like that's not the first time N has done that. Express electricity and its connection to Pokemon. If people did not exist, this would be an ideal place. You have been chosen, you know. Does it surprise you that I say that? Of course. Such news should be a surprise. I told Getsus about you and your friends. After I did, he apparently used the Shadow Triad to help to find out about you. Sharon is pursuing the ideal of strength. Poor Bianca has faced the sad truth that not everybody can become stronger. And you are not swayed either way. More of a neutral presence. Which is apparently a good thing. Team Plasma will be waiting for you ahead. Getsus wants to see what kind of a Pokemon trainer you really are. Alright, that sounds ominous. There is indeed going to be a lot of Team Plasma fights to be had in this area, but first, we're gonna have to navigate this and... who is it? Oh, Bianca. Alright. What have you done this time? Did you know this? The floating stones move when you touch them. Right, Professor? It's been a while, Professor. Hi there, how are you doing, Drago? This place is always charged with lots of electricity the Pokemon like. The electric charges react from one stone to another, and that's why some of them are floating. But not all of the stones can be pushed. My father asked me to research Clink, which is the Pokemon which looks like a gear because I'm researching the origins of Pokemon and the era they appeared. He knows how to get what he wants from people, but I was already interested in this anyway, so that's a lot of fun. Oh yeah, this is for you. And that's a lucky egg. Alright, that will double the number of experience points you gain in battle. I think I will be giving that to Argo for a bit. Alright, yes, thank you for explaining what I just explained. Having strong Pokemon will make it easier to fill in your Pokédex pages. That's, definitely one way to look at it. If I scroll all the way to the top of this list and take the lucky egg and give that to Argo, Argo will be gaining double the experience that he would have otherwise, which I'm gonna like, so we can indeed face the direction that we want to push the rock and give it a kick. So it's got to move towards another one of the big stones if you want it to really accomplish anything, otherwise it'll just kind of get stuck to it and not do a lot. Paralyze Heal. Appropriate item to find in a place like this. Let's see. Heal Ball. I think I've picked up one or two of those already by this point. Those are items that will, Hello Trainer. That will, heal Pokemon upon capturing, which, saves you a trip possibly back to the Pokemon Center. But I, don't think I really need that in this game. Arcan. Have I talked about the fossil Pokemon in this game yet? I quite like them. I think I talked about them back in Relic Castle when I had the opportunity to pick up the fossils. Can I push this one that way too? No, I have to push it down. Alright. Definitely like both of the fossils in this game. Alright. Something's happening. Professor! Yeah, did you find something? I think we're just about done collecting data. This cave has been around since the distant past, but data to prove Clink existed more than 100 years ago can't be found, so that must mean Clink suddenly appeared 100 years ago. Way to go, Sherlock. Where Pokemon came from and where they are going, if we can learn that, I believe we can get along even better. You know what, Drago? Pokemon are mysterious. I wonder why these amazing little guys just stay by our sides. Probably plotting to use us to carry out some kind of world domination scheme or another or something like that. Or maybe I'm just projecting, who knows. Okay, that's inconvenient. There's a hidden item right next to the stone, and I can't push it away because I can only push them towards the big stones. Alright, we'll make do. Let's see. Crossing this bridge. Oh, it's you again. I like how they feel the need to escort me forward when there's only one possible way that I could go on that bridge, and then they disappear when the path actually forks. Ah, you guys. Love the Shadow Triad. So that's a Hyper Potion. I am slowly but surely collecting more of those, which I'm sure will come in handy later on in the game. Ayoko. Wasn't that one of the Kimono girls in the Heart Gold, Soul Silver? Possibly other. Oh, that was a mistake, wasn't it? Alright, let me reset that. I should only want to push the lower one, I think, if I want to be able to get through here. But yeah, wasn't Ayoko one of the Kimono girls? That is an iron! Alright, well worth it to come back for that. That will raise defense by 10 effort values. I've also got this Clever Wing for special defense. Let's give that to... Let's give that to Allison. Anyway, the iron, that is definitely definitely a line thing. So, whereas the physical defense of that rock type. Let's see, down here. Wow, my throat is suddenly getting really froggy. Going up ahead will be the direction that we want to go, but that involves plot, and I don't really feel like doing plot right now. These are the Nugget Brothers. I'm the big brother. And I'm the little brother of the Nugget Brothers. Glad you showed up. I want to give you this. So that's a nugget. Can sell that for money. And that's another nugget. Can sell that for money too. If you talk to them again, it took me forever to figure out what these two, what the point of this line is. This is if you ever watched like an old, like I don't know, a mafia movie or something like that, set in Brooklyn or something like that, and you've heard someone say like, forget about it, with a really, you know, really gruff, overly exaggerated Brooklyn accent. That's no good about it. Amazing. That's one of those jokes that you don't get until you've read it out loud a few times. It doesn't really come across in text. Anyway, I think with that, I can move on this way, and we're gonna start seeing plot. This is a doctor, that's nice. I do like having my Pokemon healed. Alright, that wasn't too bad. I will gladly take that healing. And, there was a hidden item on the floor not too far away from me, was there not? Alright, so in this wall. Thank you very much. That's a revive. I do use those once in a while. Not too often if I can avoid it. And, alright, I see Plasma up there. How fun. Timer Ball, that will have a higher catch rate the longer the battle's been going on. And, alright, that's it. Welcome to another gauntlet section. We're going to be fighting 5, 6, 7, maybe even more than that. Team Plasma Grunts, back to back to back. I will see you at the end of this. Alright, you know what? Hold up. Before I forget, HP up. There are several Pokemon on my team who could make use of that, but I think I'm going to give that to Allison. Line could also make use of that being a tank. I think I'm going to give it to Allison instead, just because she's quite a bit farther behind than Line is. And yeah, let's continue with the gauntlet. Oh, you guys are a pain in the neck. That's it, at least for now. I don't remember if there are any more upstairs or downstairs, but this item is screaming my name, so let's pick it up. That is going to be a Thunderstone. Not an item that you would be surprised to find in a place like this. Let's go downstairs. I don't think there are any Team Plasma down here. There might be a few more upstairs. So, I'm really suddenly feeling very overpowered trying to have Argo level up just by fighting stuff down here. I obviously, unevolved Pokemon, gonna be like that at some point in the game. I'm not going to have an opportunity to evolve him until a little while, so I do want to at least kind of get him to level 34, 35-ish, so hopefully I'll be able to at least get a little bit of experience from fighting all this stuff down here. Like, Theory Cutter is all right against things that it's super effective against, but against pretty much anything else, it's really just doing pennies for damage. I put the Shell Bell on Argo in the hopes that that would extend his longevity a little bit, but I feel like every single time I play a Pokemon game, I expect the Shell Bell to heal more than it does, and it's really only like a couple of hit points per one-hit KO, and it's probably really not worth it, but let's see. That is not the Douse Machine. I meant to activate the Douse Machine. I want to say there is an item. Alright, well, obviously there's going to be one in that corner. Paralyzed Heal. There's been a bunch of paralysis-related items in this cave. Bright Powder. That will power Bug-type moves by a small amount. And there was one more Douse Machine. Alright, so in this section of the wall, that is a star piece. Okay. So you can sell that for money. And another Hyper Potion. I found a couple of Hyper Potions in here. There's another Race Trainer. Hello, Race Trainer. Quiver Dance, one of the best buffing moves in the game, raises your special attack, special defense, and speed all in one go. It's not very often you see a move that raises all three, or that raises three whole stats at once. Not many things learn it though, and that was it. What was that, a rare candy? I think that was the last thing down here. Alright. There'll be a little bit more down here for us in the post-game, but I think for now that's everything. Yeah, I think I definitely would have rather left the Lucky Egg on Argo for this duration. Let's see. So if I go... Man, I can't wait for Black 2 and White 2 when Auto Repel becomes a thing. If I go this way, there's another trainer to fight. Why are all the scientists in Pokemon games just a little bit unhinged? Alright, anyway, this is going to circle us back to the beginning. I will be able to push that rock out of the way, create a shortcut back to the beginning. Max Potion, that's what was taunting us way back when. And if I go to the right, Plot is going to take over, and I think I'm going to save that for next time. But down here, I'm gonna fight one last Ace Trainer. Whimsicott is not a fairy type yet, and I am more than happy to take advantage of that fact. That is a magnet. That is, I think, the last thing I'm going to do in this cave, in this video. The magnet will, of course, raise the power of electric type moves by a small amount. I'm going to end this off here. Next time, we're going to be heading off to the right. We're going to be leaving the cave. We're going to be having plot takeover. And we're going to be moving on towards the next gym. But for now, my name is Dragonite. I hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you all later.